Oh my gosh, today's a big day. Pokemon Go just announced one of the biggest updates to come to Pokemon Go, I don't know, in a long time, since raids. They didn't announce an update, they announced a new system, a new feature, a new thing to do in Pokemon Go. We haven't seen that since raids. Mind blown in a neato shower. So today is the day after Community Day, which means I've got a very, very big, awesomely exciting video for you guys for today, but that is on pause until tomorrow because the news from today again, it's massive. Also, might I add, I'm flying back to the Bay Area today, so add that to the list of things that are, like, you know, important for today. Boom. But that is definitely not the most important part of today, because today, the most important part is this tweet. Trainers, Professor Willow is seeking trainers to help find out if a series of mysterious happenings are connected to the mythical Pokemon MEW. Look at this picture. Look how epic this is. Look at Professor Willow Pikachu. He's ready to take on the world, and we've got freaking MEW in Pokemon Go. That is coming with this, what it looks like, update coming very soon here. Now we're gonna dip into this update, but I have one thing. I have some special 2Ks hatching, and we are at this nice little spawn spot, so I'd like to get a little bit of XP and Stardust today. Also, I'm gonna have to snipe down a star piece because I don't have that, and I'd like to get some extra. I got the star piece, sniped it. We're starting today with some fire news. Can we please start today with some fire hatches? No, we cannot. Honestly, all I'm asking for is a shiny. That's not too much to ask, right? A shiny out of an egg. Oh, you son of... That is just troll. That is just being funny, Pokemon Go. I'll even take a Beldum or a Bagon hatch. Or an Igglybuff. Bless me, Pokemon Go. Maybe if I stand farther away. Oh! Maybe I should stand over there, yo. Beldum hatch. Hey, wonderful with HP, 85 candies, Metagross. We're gonna get you soon. So yes, quests are coming to Pokemon Go. Now, what does that mean? What do quests entail? What is this new quest system? And it is a new system. This isn't like a new update or a new version, whatever. This is like a brand new full system here in Pokemon Go, a brand new thing to do in the game. Whenever I talk about updates I want to see in the game and new features I want to see added and just what I want to see in the future of Pokemon Go, I'm always talking about new things to do, not new updates, not new little tweaks, not new sprites for Pokemon. Sometimes not even new shinies, but new systems, new full in-game things that you can do other than just catching Pokemon or evolving Pokemon. Something that gives you a goal to work towards, and this is it. Now the big question is, what does it do and how does it work? Let me just catch my streak Pokemon and we'll go talk about that. Now honestly, I am really excited for this to drop in the game, and it's something we've been asking for forever, for literally forever. Look at that beautiful 2100 Stardust. Now before we get into the information, make sure you guys let me know in the comments after you hear all this information, give me your thoughts, give me your comments. Do you think this is gonna be a successful thing added to the game? You think you'll be bored with it? Comment down below. Let's go talk about what's happening. We're gonna try to explain this new system while we battle a Gengar raid. I can solo a Gengar, right? So we only get one shot of this Gengar because it's expiring as we speak, but while we battle this Gengar and possibly lose against it, let's read through this article and just break it down, because this is an update that we can't just talk about casually. This is like huge. Trainers, a series of mysterious happenings is occurring all over the world, and Professor Willow is seeking trainers to help him find out if this is connected to the mythical Pokemon MEW. These research tasks will become available to trainers all around the world later this week. Now, just off that first introductory paragraph, what I'm getting out of that is one, MEW in Pokemon Go, which is looking like it's gonna be a thing. This is actually finally coming to the game. There were a couple Pokemon, including, I mean, the big ones, MEW and Celebi, that we just haven't seen in game, and I thought MEW and Celebi were gonna come out via the EX raid system once they honed it in, but it's looking like that is not the case. It's looking like MEW might be a part of this new system coming out later on this week in Pokemon Go. And then just from it saying these research tasks, it's quests. There's things in-game that you now get to go do that give you rewards. We're gonna get into it. There are two different types of research you can contribute to: field research and special research. Gather field research tasks by spinning nearby Pokestops, which give you objectives that include discovering and catching certain Pokemon or engaging with battles, among other things. Special research may be requested by Professor Willow himself and will take you on a journey to make important discoveries. We are smacking this Gengar, by the way. I'm kind of just realizing how much damage we're actually doing. So here we go, we got field research and special research. There's two different types of quests that you can be given, and Professor Willow, who, by the way, looks freaking just majestic these days. There's quests that he could give you that are specially tailored to you, to what the quest is, to maybe a big prize at the end. We have to see. Actually, we kind of can see because we have screenshots to show. Basically, these quests are going to take you on adventures and in-game adventures to complete in-game objectives like what we're doing right now. Let's say soloing a Gengar, or battling a gym, or spinning a stop, or catching certain types of Pokemon, stuff like that. You think the Gengar will be shiny?
Maybe experiencing shiny Pokemon that you normally can't experience, who knows? Both types of research offer great rewards, including a variety of useful items and even encounters with certain Pokemon. I just want to talk about that sentence for a second, because obviously with a quest system in any game, and there's a lot of quest systems in a lot of games, and they're all very, very fun, and I've always wanted to see one or some sort of single player aspect kind of story mode thing in Pokemon Go, and this is what this is. But with quests comes rewards from completing quests, from doing certain tasks. Fortnite's a great example. You have stuff to work towards your battle pass. So there's daily quests, daily missions, and if you complete them, you get stars, and the more stars you get, the higher up your battle pass is, and the more new things you unlock. That's Fortnite's systems. Pokemon Go, very, very similar. There's certain in-game things that you do that unlock you rewards. And from what we're seeing in this paragraph, or just this sentence alone, useful items, so I'm assuming golden raspberries, star pieces, stuff like that. Items that you would usually have to otherwise purchase or, you know, go out and spin a million stops for. But the second half of this sentence, and even encounter with certain Pokemon. Encounters with certain Pokemon. That could be Mew. If we're looking for Mew and you even encounters with certain Pokemon, quests for Mew. Again, I thought Mew was coming in the EX Raid system, but he's right here. Fingers freaking crossed he comes out with this update, because we've seen some hyped up sneak peeks before, you know what I'm saying? Some hyped up updates, like Salamence in the wild. That never happened. Here's the cool part. You can complete as many research tasks as you want every single day, leading to a full day of adventures. These tasks also have different levels of difficulty. This Gengar is ruining my life right now, and I'm pretty annoyed by it. I probably should try a little bit harder. Like this? Are you serious? I'm gonna have to just like, snipe him, dude. Got him. These tasks also have different levels of difficulty, so the more challenging a research task is, the greater reward is waiting for you, and that's just, yeah, that just makes sense. It makes 100% sense. If you're doing a freaking hard task, you better get a better reward. Now here's how this system kind of works. You can earn 1 stamp per day by completing at least 1 field research task. And when you obtain 7 stamps, you can achieve a research breakthrough to receive even greater rewards. You may even have an encounter with the legendary Pokemon. So there's a stamp system in game, and I guess I can show this screenshot right now. Checking this screenshot out, we got research progress. Obviously March 22nd, there's a stamp right there, and then you've got day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a big package on the weekly stamp, the day 7 stamp. And then you can see there's 2 tabs, there's field and there's special. Under the special tab, a mythical discovery, 1 out of 8, which is, I'm assuming, 1 out of 8 quests or missions. And as you can see right there, spin 5 Pokestops, 500 XP reward, catch 10 Pokemon, 500 XP reward, transfer 5 Pokemon, 500 XP reward. So it's nothing crazy for the rewards, it's looking like, but I mean, that's still 500 XP with a dang down, that's 1,000. In that little box right there on the 7th day is an encounter, possibly an encounter with a legendary Pokemon. You get a really, really, really big reward from hitting that 7 day. And again, it literally says right here, you may even have an encounter with a legendary Pokemon. Mew is a legendary Pokemon. Is Mew gonna be part of this? And obviously Mew's gonna be part of this, but like, I want to catch Mew. Actually, speaking of the box, here's the box, by the way. Collect stamps to unlock research breakthroughs from Professor Willow. That's what that little box is. It's a research breakthrough, and the rewards right here, you get Stardust, mystery items, and Pokemon appears. Yo, that's sick. So you know for a fact, 100% you're gonna get yourself some Stardust, which is great right now because obviously the double Stardust event. Mystery items, which is great because, I mean, that's a silhouette of a golden raspberry, and those are just hard to get. And then that. Pokemon appears. So looking like once you get a research breakthrough from Mr. Professor Willow, you get a wild Pokemon encounter. That could possibly be legendary. That could possibly be Mew. Let me catch this Gengar, and then I want to sit down and talk actually more in depth about everything else that's happening here, because we have a couple more screenshots to show, and I kind of just like can explain a little bit of how the system is going to work from what we see here. Obviously, like any major update in Pokemon Go, we're not going to know exactly how things work or exactly what's coming out until it drops, but I mean, we have some pretty good examples here. How am I hitting inaccurate throws on this Gengar? I'm going to lose this Gengar. I'm on my last ball right now on Gengar, a Pokemon that isn't hard to hit. Actually, I shouldn't say he's not hard to hit. He's been very difficult here. I hit him in the foot, but like I threw as hard as I normally would to get like an excellent on him. Oh my god, it doesn't even matter because we just criticaled that guy. He thought he could get away. He almost escaped us. He dodged too many balls, but in the end, critical dome piece, or critical foot piece. We kind of foot shot him there. Nice, 1468 Gengar. Got that. Let's go talk about this update more in depth. Thank you. That's better. We didn't finish the article yet.
Hey nephew.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, what's going on, man? I got a nephew who look like you, young like you. He look even younger than you.
Yeah.
On 19, he in jail for murder.
Yeah, you take care, brother. Research tasks will provide interesting challenges that will help you get better at discovering, battling, and catching Pokemon. We're excited to see your contributions to the exciting field of Pokemon research, and we can't wait to hear about the adventures you have along the way. Let's get moving. And that's the announcement. That's the update right there. That's the entire thing. Basically, you're collecting stamps, you're doing daily objectives, you're getting rewards, and you're trying to build yourself up to that massive, big
possibly Mew reward. Possibly Mew reward. And then more screenshots that we have. Let me just compare the two between field research and special research because we didn't really do that. We just showed the special. Here's the field research. You catch a dragon type Pokemon, you get 2 rare candies. Win 3 gym battles for 3 potions. Win 3 raids and you get a TM. And obviously you can still see your progress right there. You've got the March 22nd badge and then you keep going till you get the special research breakthrough from Professor Willow. And then this is the special research. As you can see, a mythical discovery, 5 Pokestops, 500 XP, 10 Pokemon, 500, transfer 5, 500. But as long as you complete one of the field research objectives or quests per day, you get that stamp for your daily stamp to get to that 7-day research box, the breakthrough box. And this is what the system looks like on the map. It's going to change some things, and I want to point this out because it can be a little confusing off the jump. Bottom right corner, as you can see, you've got the little binoculars, which is your quests tab, your breakthrough research tab. And if you see a red dot right there, that's a notification dot. That means that Professor Willow, he's got something new for you. Now you might be wondering, where is the weather? Since the bottom right always had the weather icon, that's now gone. It's now on the top right. As you can see, it does look a little bit cleaner, a little bit, just kind of blends in with the screen more. So I'm assuming you can still click that button, check the weather in your area, but for now, the research tab will be on the bottom right. Also, wherever the screenshot was taken, Feebas, Dratini, Magikarp, take me there. Oh, and then here's a screenshot of Professor Willow, trainer NIA. How are you? It's been a while, hasn't it? You've become quite the trainer. Well, thank you, Mr. Guy. And that is from the Niantic update announcement perspective, what this update's going to include. Again, this isn't just some random version 0. whatever update. This is a big, brand new feature, a brand new thing to do in Pokemon Go. I've probably said that exact phrase too many times this video. I'm gonna say it more. For now, let me finish my coffee and then we're gonna get back home. I need a pack because my flight leaves in about 2 hours, board's in 2 hours, and then we're gonna get on with the rest of the stuff I want to talk about because there's a lot more. There actually is no more information to talk about. We covered it all, and I have to get to a flight right now. So give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this update, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video where we watch over the Community Day happenings along with a pretty big moment for the channel. Peace enough for now.